Good morning guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the biography of Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour, popularly known as GRV, the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate for Lagos State. We all know that the Saturday election is going to change the course of Nigerian politics, particularly in Lagos State and Rivers State, not undermining several states of the Federation that are yearning for a change, yearning for improvement in their political structure. We are going to be taking a look at the biography of Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour, popularly known as GRV, was born on the 8th of March 1983. He is currently 40 years old. He is a Nigerian architect, an activist, and a politician. I said earlier he is the gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party for Lagos State in the upcoming 2023 governorship election. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour was the senatorial candidate of the People's Democratic Party for the Lagos West Senatorial District in the 2019 senatorial elections. GRV was born on Lagos Island. He grew up in Ikeja. He attended Chrisland Primary and Secondary Schools up to his JSS3, then proceeded to Paris to attend École Active Belounge, where he completed his secondary school education. He has a bachelor's degree in architecture from the University of Nottingham and a master's degree in the same field from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. He partook in the National Youth Service Corps in 2008 after his first master's and completed the NYSC in 2009. He later attained a second master's degree in research and policy making from the University of Lagos. Rhodes-Virvour is from a family of lawyers. He is the son of Barrister Olawale and Mrs. Nkechi Rhodes-Virvour, a former justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour is the great-grandson of Steve Bankole Rhodes, the second ever indigenous judge appointed in Nigeria. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour is an activist from birth. In 2016, him alongside a couple of his friends and activists took up a march to eliminate genetically modified food production in Nigeria, food productions that affect the health of indigenes. In 2017, Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour led a 2,000-man march to the Senate to lend a voice in the fight against environmental degradation. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour also campaigned for the inclusion of history as a subject in Nigerian school curriculum. In 2022, Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour collaborated with Wella Health, a non-governmental organization, to provide free health checks and facilities and insurance for 1 million people in Lagos State who have their voters card, in commemoration of World Malaria Day and to encourage people to get their voters card to enable them vote in upcoming elections. This is a man that was out for sustainable development. This is a man that was hearing the cry of several Nigerians, particularly in Lagos, from the grassroots. This is a man that was yearning for a better life for Lagosians and Nigerians in general. This is a man that never wanted the history of Nigeria to be swept under the carpet. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour worked in Franklin Early's Architects when he was in the United Kingdom. On returning to Nigeria, he worked with CISA, Cliff Consulting, now called Building Partnership CCP, and Patrick Wai before venturing fully into politics. About his political career, Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour was one of the first beneficiaries of the Not Too Young to Run legislation in 2017. Rhodes-Virvour contested the Ikeja local government area chairmanship under the Kowa party. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour cited that the absence of godfatheritism in the Kowa party made him to contest under the platform, but unfortunately he lost to the candidate of the incumbent APC. In 2019, Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour contested for the senatorial seat to represent Lagos West under the People's Democratic Party. His campaign points were to revamp the infrastructure within the district and as well as to get out the incumbent, who he termed as an absentee senator, spending more resources pursuing a futile governorship bid in Ogun State. Rather than focusing on Lagos West, he was elected to rule as a senator. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour came second in the final polls, losing to the incumbent senator and contestant under the APC. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour took the matters to the court, citing that there were a lot of electoral irregularities on the day of the election, that ballot boxes were snatched, and a lot of things went wrong during the election. But the court deemed it fit to still appoint the senator-elect of the APC as the returning candidate to the senatorial house. This hurt Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour so much, and it made him to doubt the potency of the judiciary sector of the Nigerian arm in upholding justice, in upholding fairness, in upholding uprightness. In 2020, he was one of the activists that stood firmly against the irregularities and the brutality meted upon the indigenes of Lagos by policemen and the SARS units of the Nigerian police. In 2022, Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour wanted to contest for the gubernatorial position of Lagos State. Currently, he is the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate for the upcoming 2023 Lagos State gubernatorial election. He was initially one of the nominees gearing up to contest under the People's Democratic Party, but he pulled out just before the primary election was held. He cross-carpeted to the Labour Party, and in the Labour Party primary election, Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour got 111 votes. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour is currently married to Dr. Ife Rose-Virvour Aniebo, a molecular genetics scientist who is the daughter of the former military administrator to Kogi State and Borno State, Mr. Augustine Aniebo. The couple are living happily in their Lagos mansion. So guys, these are the brief biographies and unknown facts about your incoming governor of Lagos State, Mr. Gbadebo Rhodes-Virvour. Leave comments in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe.